Tonight, we decided to start with the diversity section of the evening because, as you can see, I am one of the two performers who is obviously in a straight relationship. And brown. So, two for the price of one. So, as a comedian, I'm very happy to perform in Pride because I think love should not be complicated. Love should be simple, like when you were a child and you went to the playground and you searched for the less sticky kid and you approached them and said, "Let's be friends. Do you want to live this?" But as adults, we tend to overcomplicate things. Like in Viljandi this year, they decided to prohibit the display of a rainbow flag because of the children. And I'm sorry, Viljandi, but what kind of sad beige Werner Herzog children are you trying to raise in a world without rainbows? And also, it's a little bit weird because Viljandi is known for every year hosting a folk festival. So if it is a rainbow flag, they're like, "Oh no, think about the children." But if it is a bunch of people in tights playing a flute in the forest in the middle of July, they're like, "Sign me up." And I'm talking not only like normal flutes, it's all kinds of flutes, including pan flutes and transversal flutes. And if you go to the website of Viljandi Folk, they have a slogan this year, and it says, "Each with their own instrument." And in the poster, they have 3 different animals. A cat, who is obviously a pussycat, playing a canelle, which is a tabletop guitar with thick strings for her pleasure. And then they have a goat who is playing their own horn, which I think is one of those rare representations of aromantic people. And do you know who is playing a big bass drum? A bear. So maybe, Viljandi, you did put the rainbow flag in the closet, but the door of the closet is crystal clear. The call is coming from inside the house. And I don't know if you know, but I became a woman in a Catholic school with only girls. It was the year 2000. The top hit in the radio was "All the Things She Said" by Tattoo. All the things she said, all the things, you know? And every day I had to go to school with 24 other girls wearing a little Scottish skirt, a little white blouse, and a tie. You think puberty is hard? Try learning algebra inside a porno film. And when it was time to hire someone to give us the sex talk, do you know who they hired? They hired a teacher who was called, and I'm not kidding, this is her real name, Miss Oralia. Talk about subtle foreshadowing. And after she gives us the talk about the birds and the bees, one brave soul raises her hand and says, "Miss, we understand how it works between men and women, but given our current situation, how does it work with lesbians?" And to her credit, Miss Oralia didn't miss a beat. She looked us straight in the eye and said, "I am not a lesbian myself, but I know for a fact that lesbians use a system of pulleys and levers." Now, I'm a grown woman. I like porn of all kinds. Gay or straight, I do not discriminate. But in all my years of tasting the colors of the rainbow, I have never found a scene in which a lesbian couple uses a system of pulleys and levers. Like, how would that work? Would you go like with the blueprints to your house and open them and tell your partner, I have a hot day planned for tonight. Now get your jacket. We have to stop by Carrauta and buy a thicker rope. Like, what would you call that? Lesbian piñata time? Like I said, we overcomplicate things. So this evening, after the show, I really hope, as my pride wish from me to you, that you get to go home, sit next to your partner, and say, let's be friends. Do you want to lick this? Thank you so much, Viljandi!